Hello, Robloxians, and welcome back to Bloxy News Live. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How is everyone in the chat doing this fine Sunday? Hello, hello. Today we got a special edition of Bloxy News Live. Normally, I do these at the end of every month to kind of just recap all the news and just any major events that are happening. But today, we have a very special occasion. A YouTuber, as you can see on the screen here, by the name of Pixel Pug. He creates various kind of Roblox content like documentaries, even short films. He's a great content creator. He released a video today investigating the vital role of Roblox news accounts. So today we're going to be kind of watching that, reacting to that. I was actually a star in this video. I gave him a good little interview. So we're going to kind of watch it. It's going to go into a deep dive on kind of how this Bloxy News is ran. So it's going to be interesting, and then right afterwards, we're actually going to be giving a little short interview to Pixel Pug himself. I'll be asking a few questions, kind of just seeing how the video is made, how he makes all his other videos, a little bit more about him, and then we'll have a little short session for you guys to ask him some questions as well. So without further ado, I guess we'll just hop right into it. If you want to check out Pixel Pug, his video, I'll leave the his channel page in the chat right now. You can go ahead and watch that. But for right now, I think we're just going ahead and just jump right into it. Let's go ahead and investigate. Hold on. Investigate the vital role of Roblox news accounts. Here we go. Let's make sure. Hold on. Is this set up? Ready? Let's see. Okay, cool. It is. There we go. I'm down at the bottom corner there. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let me know if the volume's too loud or too quiet, by the way.
Everyone needs their news. No matter who you are, where you are, or what you're interested in, you need to know what's going on in the world. And on the internet, the world of news is more prevalent than ever. Every community has their own dedicated news pages, whether it be official or not. That includes Roblox. Yes. Due to the massive scale of Roblox, there are so many corners of the community to cover. So it's always good to have a middle ground for everyone to rely on to connect the many worlds of Roblox together. Across various social media platforms, different individuals from the community came together to create all sorts of accounts that bring the fastest and most reliable news Roblox has to offer. But behind the scenes, the operation is bigger than you think. It's not easy to provide news to hundreds of thousands of followers 24/7, and it definitely isn't for everyone. I'm your anchor, Pixel Pug, and I invite you to join me as we discuss Roblox news.
Awesome. This is going to be great. I have a feeling it's going to be great. Let's go. Sit back, grab your popcorn. It's showtime.
News travels fast and can be delivered in a multitude of ways. So to make things easier, we first got to break down the types of news accounts. To start, you need a platform to spread the word. Of course, you have your YouTube commentary channels and Instagram meme pages, but there's arguably one platform where news is more prevalent than any other site. Is what we'll be primarily focusing on today. That would be X, formerly known as Twitter, which is what I'll be calling it throughout this news bulletin because that's what most people call it. Anyways, it makes the most sense. Of course, Twitter is one of the most popular text-based posting sites, as others, such as YouTube and Instagram, are always accompanied by a picture or video, excluding any side features. So naturally, the platform serves as the best place for people to share their thoughts and opinions. And most importantly, news. Now there is Facebook, but...
That's me.
Come on. The Roblox community is very active on Twitter, so when anything of relevance happens in that space, it usually breaks pretty fast, and everyone gets their say on it. Due to how Twitter works, a popularly agreed on opinion or straight news break can often just be posted by random people and be picked up by the algorithm, becoming that one tweet that everyone refers to when talking about said breaking news. These people, who make a few banger tweets, may often start to dedicate their accounts to that, by just often posting either opinionated or unbiased coverage on current events in the Roblox community, which may then gain quite a decent following. But of course, these accounts are still seen as a person or public figure, and may post other things relating to updates or interests regarding said person. This isn't necessarily a news account, more or less just an influencer. You may also see more Roblox celebrities such as YouTubers, admins, or developers who carry their followings from other platforms onto Twitter, who then also share their feelings on updates or breaking news.
I'm actually a moderator.
Again, though, these are people, groups, or brands,
long time.
not news accounts.
Fun fact.
But look, of course these accounts aren't strictly put under a label, and the definition of a news account can be heavily adjusted to whatever you feel fits. I'm just giving a basic definition so we're all on the same page for the sake of this video. Either way, for the everyday Roblox player, it can be a bit confusing or overwhelming on where to find a solid source of news. A few people in the community recognized this issue and made their own dedicated news accounts that strictly posted Roblox news.
That's me.
These are the Roblox news accounts we're talking about.
All right, here we go. I think this is where I come in.
Pet Simulator is one of the biggest and most popular games on the platform, amassing nearly 10 billion total visits across all the games and consistently having hundreds of thousands of players visiting at a time. So you may be wondering, what the hell does this have to do with anything we're talking about? Well, did you seem to notice that there have been more separate Roblox accounts, Roblox players that have joined Pet Simulator X than there are people on the planet? Well, it shouldn't surprise you that when a game gets this big, it becomes a whole separate thing from Roblox and forms its own community. And again, as I said, every community needs their dedicated news account. This is the case for pretty much any part of Roblox that has its own dedicated following. From major games on the platform, to Roblox events, to the world of limiteds and trading, you will have players who create accounts that bring the latest and greatest info from their beloved community.
Latest and greatest.
But there are a few of these accounts that take on a task like no other. A few Roblox players who run these massive operations that deliver high quality and fast, reliable Roblox news. I'm talking about the big Roblox news accounts that everyone active in the community has heard of. Accounts that cover any big story and are an essential part of keeping the community together. Who are behind these accounts?
Me.
What are their stories? And how do they manage to pull it off?
Hey there,
Oh my god.
my name's Blox.
Here we
I've
go.
been on the Roblox
All right.
platform for just over about 12 years now. I originally found out about Roblox at a summer camp back in 2012, and I've been an avid player and user ever since. For those who may not have heard of me before, I am the sole owner, founder, and manager of Bloxy News. Bloxy News is a one-stop destination for Roblox users, developers, and creators alike to gather the latest intel on Roblox updates, announcements, and events that occur each and every day.
That's right.
It's actually grown to be one of the
said it
largest
best,
Roblox
me.
news accounts, with a
Yeah, it
combined
has.
following of over 1 million people across multiple social media platforms, including Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Yes, sir.
I tend to post a variety of content, including simple news tweets, in-depth blog posts covering big stories, and even short and long-form videos that showcase new Roblox features or
that's why you're
highlight
watching me
major
right now.
platform events. The origin of Bloxy News actually goes way back to 2017, when Roblox was hosting one of their annual sales, the Memorial Day sale. Some of the Roblox OGs out there may know about the major sales that occurred on the catalog during each of the major holidays, like Memorial Day, President's Day, Black Friday, etc. One day I was just scrolling through Twitter and I
This
saw
is some
all of
Bloxy
the
News
hype
lore right here.
around
Bloxy
these new
News lore.
avatar items that were releasing. And just seeing people's predictions as to whether like an item would go limited or when the next item would release on the catalog just got me really hyped as well. And as I was scrolling, I didn't really see anyone that was consistently posting when, say, like a new limited item released. So it got me thinking, what if I was that someone? What if I could be that one-stop place for people to go to and stay updated on whatever's happening on Roblox? And so, Bloxy News was born.
Yeah. Let's go.
Now, I
That was
originally
beautiful.
posted about both Roblox platform
Alright.
news and community news, including all of like the drama that occurred around the community. The first YouTube video I actually ever uploaded covered the YouTuber Dennis's free Robux survey site called Growbucks. I know some of you may remember that, and the mass outrage that occurred from it. As time went on, I went to realize that most Roblox drama is pretty unnecessary, and I decided to stick just strictly to covering news revolving around the platform itself, rather than the community and drama side of things. Now, some people may not know this, but Bloxy News is actually just a one-man job, solely run by me, Blox.
That's true. It's just me.
It's always been this way ever
Only
since
me.
the account began, and I plan to keep it this way for as long as I enjoy running it. I've always felt that if I'm the only one posting, making decisions, making the graphics, etc., the account could be as professional and up to the standards that I want it to be. I think
Man, this guy
having
said
an
it
account
best,
like
huh?
Bloxy News is
Wow.
essential because it's important for the Roblox community to be informed on what's happening, because new changes or updates made could have an impact on how they play or create on the platform. Some people don't always also consistently check sources like the developer forum for announcements, or even look at changes made to parts of the Roblox website or app. You'd actually be surprised to how many people get giddy over minuscule, tiny little changes made to like a corner being rounded, or a new button being added to the website. Oh, and don't even get me started on when Roblox goes down. People go absolutely nuts over that.
That's very
Fun
true.
fact, I actually usually gain the most following when Roblox has an outage, which
Yes,
is kind
I
of
love when Roblox goes down. Roblox go down more.
Bloxy News can also serve as kind of like a central hub for people to discuss these updates, announcements, and events by just using the replies or comment section even, and just generating a general discussion.
Bloxy News continues to dominate the Roblox news scene, remaining
sir.
number 1 on all platforms. But on Twitter, as I've said before, Bloxy News is most certainly not alone, and
That's
there is
true.
a news
That
account
is true.
for everything. While Bloxy News is mainly a news page and is a place for the community to come together and interact, on the other side of things, there's a news account that quite literally is
I gotta make sure I
the
don't go
community.
AFK in the game. Hold
They
on.
call themselves the Roblox Twitter community, also known as RTC.
Hard to see the goat.
My name is David. Most people either know me as Zask or don't know me at all. I've created the Roblox RTC account solely on October 27th, 2018.
Hey up, I'm Molecule. I'm a Roblox game developer and university student technically. I also happen to be the co-owner of the RTC account and run it alongside
Voice reveal?
Sasek and
Question mark?
our fantastic team.
RTC stands for the Roblox Twitter community, and just as its name implies, is intended for us to be an account that is dedicated for the community because, after all, we are built by the community. As of recording, we have over 875,000 followers. The type of content we post, and this will be shocking, so buckle your seatbelt, is Roblox.
What?
But in all seriousness,
Oh my
though,
God, I'm
we
glad
post
I fastened
content that
my
we would
seatbelt.
believe would be in the greatest interest to the community and people who would be stumbling across our tweets in any sense. The Roblox RTC account was created on October 27th, 2018. Now, I can't say my younger self had a clear idea of the reach this account would manage to obtain, but I simply just wished to have some fun, being a mysterious account back then that nobody knew who owned, and just being a positive figure within the community. I would inform people of news, even then ongoing giveaways within the community, and of course, some drama that happened. This was all exciting, and hell, I would say it still is. But then and now, the primary focus was and always shall be the community. To be a part of the community and to be interactive with the community. I can't say you grow fast. You really don't. I'd say it's a mixture of luck and consistency. The account is almost 6 years old. That is an average of 145,000 followers a year. Yet, it took me an entire year to just get 1,000. It takes a while for the foundation to be laid, then explosive growth to potentially follow. But whether the account was small or not, I was content with it. As to me, and to this day, I think what matters for an account, the direction, and what you do, the idea of it, that's what truly counts. Now, just to be as brief as possible, after
True,
other people
true.
figure out who this mysterious figure behind this account was, I felt that I had my fun. Around or not too long after this point, I transferred my position of direct management and handling the account to mostly an overseer. I handle most of the major issues if things were to arise, but the drawback was my account. Whoever was posting, their direction was being laid, not mine, and things would often steer off course. Without that continuous assistance, it led to some malpractices being committed. Most prominently, not entirely fleshed out reporting, and some speculations, they were stated as fact rather than what they were, speculation. And this led to some controversies around us. I grappled with this by asking, what does it mean to be a community
kind of
account?
why I do
And
things on my
we all
own,
came
to be
to a
honest.
consensus that reporting on drama, that was vital in it. Reporting on such drama led us to be known as a drama account. Some cases were handled great. Others, well, they most definitely needed work. What should my role be in this account? It was my first account after all. There was a lot that I did know from experience and much that I didn't know from inexperience. While I was overseeing, I looked to get more involved. I felt that was my calling. I helped write rules, put in more standards, and we started to be viewed a little bit more favorably. And we even got to the point where we were put on national television around this time. And perhaps the most significant, better put, the true turning point of the account was a message from my close friend Mulligal. On his drunken barrage of unsolicited enlightenment, he had messaged many of his close friends' critiques, and I so happened to be on his hit list. He messaged me asking,
With the influence and power you hold, what good have you done with your platform? The RTC account is huge. Many would kill for what you have. I'm unsure if you're grateful or appreciative for what you have. There is much you can do with the account.
Oh my goodness.
Yet, you haven't. Why?
Why?
when I woke up and he was sober. We conversed. To his surprise, he wasn't met with remarks of me calling him a jealous rat, but an invitation. An invitation to talk things over. We talked about ideas, what we could be doing, but what we aren't doing. As he brought up the account size, I mentioned that yes, I want to help platform and promote creators in the community, and even further than we already had. And yes, I'm appreciative for the account, but that yes, there was a lot more that I could be doing.
It's very interesting.
And on that day, October 29th, 2021, Logo joined as a staff member, and he'd eventually become my right-hand man in 2023. From the reorganization efforts, from our new goals, we can proudly say that instead of constantly apologizing for errors amongst our team or in our reporting, we renewed, we forged and renewed continuously an era of trust and consistency. Instead of posting drama, we've platformed talented members of the community. Instead of our focus on us, it became about you, a valued member of the community. We had not gotten into drama ever since July 2022. And yes, it is true that there's always more to be done. However, this was just a start. We rebuilt our reputation alongside the community. And instead of mostly accurate, we are seen as accurate as they come. For every post, we have great deliberations, ensuring that all the information necessary is fleshed out and accurate. And it doesn't overload our readers, but it doesn't leave them with a lack of information either. There were people I knew who had a well-known vendetta against us. Now, at worst, they tolerate us. At best, they love our account. Yes, we've had ups, and yes, we've had downs.
This is beautiful.
I'm one of the very few people who can speak on
this speech is much more
2023
beautiful than mine.
has been one of our very best years. No, the best year for now. I've originally said that 2024 will be better, and in every single way, it has been. It's been both an honor and a privilege to serve and help direct this account as much as I had. And I think that's just a general summary of this account's history.
That was beautiful. Wow. Now, of course, running this account by myself isn't easy and can come with some struggles. Oh boy, the spotlight's on me. No.
In this next segment, I'll be discussing a few controversies, which I never do on this channel. I just want to preface this part by saying I am not trying to start drama, and only using these incidences as examples that a news account is seen more by the community than just a news account, and running one isn't for everyone. All the accounts mentioned will be censored, and I do not condone any hate sent towards these people. This is just for educational purposes.
No hate.
With that being said, even though they aren't in any way official, these accounts have a standard to uphold. They are looked up to by millions in the community, and maintaining integrity is of the most importance. Now, again, there are a lot of people who take a shot at running a news account, but there is seriously such a level of maturity and respect that goes into pulling off such a task. And of course, there are examples of people running an account like this not understanding that. One such account has been notorious for getting into hot water for consistently making bad decisions under this digital presence that is supposed to unite the community and appeal to the masses. But instead, it seems that this news account does quite the opposite. The response from the community only shows that this account isn't doing it for the community, and even if this isn't their goal, it still puts a bad name on the self-proclaimed title.
Well,
it will take some learning, understanding, and development on their end to truly come to par with an account that the community looks up to. Hell, even the accounts we talk about today didn't gain the respect they did without some trial and error.
Oh, I'm
Now,
back.
of course, not everyone's perfect and can make mistakes or get things wrong. There have, of course, been a few occasions where I got something wrong or posted something that wasn't real. On the rare occasion in which that does happen, I do make sure to clarify that I was wrong and do everything in my power to ensure it doesn't happen again, and verify that everything is credible before posting about it. When I do make
Most
a
of
news
those tweets
post
are deleted,
or
which
upload
is
a
why they
video,
weren't featured in
I
the
always
video.
try to be as concise as possible, but also try to provide as many details as I can about the topic or the event at hand, so anyone in the Roblox community, creator or user alike, has a good understanding of what's being covered, even if they might not have much knowledge or understanding of it.
As I mentioned before, the account has an interesting position, and it also has its own unique challenges. The reality is that if we rush things, it could end badly. If we release a story or something without all of the possible evidence or information, it ends really badly, because there's also some kind of responsibility that comes with it. We can't just say everything and anything because of the size we have.
I do have a life outside of managing Bloxy News.
True.
Including a job, meaning that I'm not always readily available to post news as soon as it happens. I don't necessarily have a problem with not being the first to post about something, but I do strive to be the best.
I'm very fortunate enough to have some of my greatest friends,
Oh,
Hayes
I
and
couldn't have
Philip,
said it any better
who are both
myself, honestly.
Very talented individuals, practically masters in their craft, and they've both offered to assist us in elevating the RTC to a higher plane, which they most certainly had. It may sound hard to believe, but
Hayes
almost
does a great
every
job with the
tweet
RTC
you see
graphics,
from
by the
us
way.
isn't
Shout out.
actually a screenshot from Roblox. We quite literally reconstruct every single thing in the image to ensure the highest
This is
of
very
quality.
interesting.
The account
that's really
eventually
cool that they do that.
apologized for some of their wrongdoings, and I only hope for theirs and the community's sake that they at least attempt to do a little better. Now, as I said, this account isn't the only example of a news account or community page that completely misses the point of what it should strive to be. Stealing other people's work is unfortunately pretty prevalent throughout this space, and there are even
Unfortunately, that is true.
situations of teams or groups working behind these accounts that implode, with members going rogue or disputes leading to entire operations falling apart. It wasn't without facing challenges of their own that these accounts came to be as successful as they are today, and over the years they have learned a lot about the wild world of news. So I asked them, what are the rights and wrongs of running a news account?
Oh, here we
I
go.
wouldn't necessarily say there's a right or wrong way to run a Roblox news account, but I do try to be unbiased and post about everything, whether it, again, relate to the everyday player or the most advanced developers on the platform.
Now, at the end of the day, I don't necessarily think there is
That's
a
true.
wrong or right way to run an account such as RTC account, but there are definitely better and worse approaches or ways one can run an account like this. Like, do you want to be TMC, Drama Alert, or like us?
With that being said, I do believe there are right
Not
and
drama
wrong
alert.
ways to run a news account,
No.
but it's more so broad and things that you would personally do or wouldn't do. It really comes down to the generals, right? Respect is absolute. Even if no one else cares, believes it, or even sees it, it's about the integrity you are meant to hold yourself to. I remember a news account reporting on the verification marks being retracted from people, and they credited my friend Johan, but he replied saying that no, this isn't what happened at all. And instead of deleting it, asking for clarification or anything, they argued. And his replies, that's not what you do. Don't hide replies. I was going to say NSFW and things along those lines. Even if you're not a community account, you should let the community, the people who are looking at your tweets, decide their reaction. And if people are dogpiling you, justified or not, hiding them only fans the flames. Be responsible. If you make a mess up,
I only
it
hide
happens.
inappropriate
Every news account
replies.
has made at least one mess up
No
within
opinions.
the
I
past
had no
year. Doesn't
opinion.
matter who it is, they at least have made one mess
Thank
up,
you.
ourselves included. But the important part is taking responsibility. If you can't take responsibility, I can only consider that putting your ego first and your followers second. It isn't about you. If you're a news account, you're meant to be by your followers because you are nothing without your followers.
Ooh,
Well,
that's
hopefully
real.
now you see a Roblox news account is more important than meets the eye. It may seem silly at first thinking so much of a simple social media account, but come on, I spent 3 months of my life making this video saying otherwise. These people have a true passion for the platform and community, and it's more unified than ever thanks to them.
I'd say my favorite part about running this account is just keeping track of all the changes Roblox makes and following all the events that Roblox does. I've always had a love for this platform, and even though I don't play too many games anymore on it, I still enjoy keeping up to date with everything Roblox is up to behind the scenes. I'm also extremely thankful and grateful that the community trusts me and relies on me to keep them informed.
Running this account for 6 years, my favorite thing with the account is as many DMs as we get assuming that we are Roblox, and just please in our bio, it says it right there. Probably does have to be the DMs though. I answer almost every single message that I at least know of, and I love interacting with the community. Sometimes good things do come out of people assuming that we are Roblox. We always, or rather I always, redirect people who are otherwise unaware to roblox.com/support, and by redirecting them there they go there.
A lot of people do think that I am Roblox as well. That's a big issue, but what can you do?
Appeal. A lot of times they actually manage to figure out on their own and get unbanned and their situations resolved. My assistants help people get unterminated. It always brings a smile to my face from ear to ear.
Now, why do I run an account like Dorothy? I enjoy it. It's simply that it's something I do next to working on my university stuff and my development work and other stuff I do. And it's another means of putting my skills to the test and also forcing me to use different skills and also learn new things as I go. It's a very interesting environment that has its own unique experiences, and I enjoy it. That's why I help run the RTC account.
Well, that's all for today's news bulletin. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see all of you back in the next one. Goodbye, reporters.
Goodbye, Robloxians.
Is that good?
A huge thank you to Pixel Pug for allowing me to do this interview and share some things I've never disclosed publicly before about how this account is ran. If this is your first time hearing about Bloxy News, hi. You can follow me on some major social media platforms by just searching Bloxy News, or head to my website at bloxy.news/website to view all of my socials along with the latest Roblox news.
I'm not good with endings, but follow the RTC account, follow me on Twitter, and obviously subscribe to my YouTube.
Now that our time is up, I can only say, follow Roblox RTC on Twitter, Roblox, TikTok, check out the group, and here's me. Yeah, okay, I was going strong, I ended on a lame note. Sub to Pixel Pie, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey.
Hi.
Now you know why everyone needs their news.
Ooh, that was good. That was... Oh. Ending credit scene? After credit scene? Whoa!
No. The video's over. Get off the TV and go outside for once in your life.
Yeah. Oh. That was awesome. That's me, look. That's me on Blocks. That was an incredible video, wow. I gotta say, Pixel Pug, I'm gonna talk to you in a second. That was beautiful. That was, that was a incredible masterpiece there. Alright, what'd you guys think in the chat? What did you guys think? I want to see your general thoughts. What you guys think about that video? I thought that was incredible. You know, not to be biased or anything because I was in the video, but it was really good. With that being said, I'm going to take a short, brief intermission. Don't go anywhere because when we come back, we're actually going to be interviewing Pixel Pug himself. Kind of digging into how he made this video and a lot of other interesting stuff. So with that being said, don't go anywhere. We are not watching I Fought Minecraft's Greatest War. No. Go back. Thank you. Okay. With that being said, we'll be right back. Do not go anywhere.
All right, and we are back. As you can see on screen, we're with the legend himself, Pixel Pug. How are you doing? How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me here.
Of course, of course. So for those that are watching and might not know who you are, tell us just a little bit about who you are.
Okay. Hello, guys. I am Pixel Pug. If you haven't told already, I make Roblox documentary videos. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, but only as of recently I've gotten into the Roblox, video scene. And yeah, you just saw my latest my latest piece of work, the importance of Roblox news accounts, which I hope you guys enjoy.
Perfect, perfect. Do you want to go a little bit into more about like how you got started on YouTube? Like before you started making Roblox, I saw you made a bunch of short films and skits. Do you want to go in a little bit more about all that?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see. So it's been a bit of a strange ride. I've been on YouTube this what was it? I can't remember what month it was, but this summer my channel turned 10 years old. So I've been doing this for 10 years now. A lot of different stuff I tried over the years, but I've always had an interest in film, always. For those of you who don't know, I am okay, this is going to sound weird, but I am an actor. I have been in the film scene for a bit now. I've acted in a few commercials. I've been in the background of a few movies. I'm really interested in film, and that is, of course, my passion. That's why I have such great quality cameras and stuff, is because I really am interested in this stuff and would love to do it as a career. But throughout the years on my channel, I've always just made like short films with my friends for fun and all that stuff. But Roblox I have been playing for a while. I joined in 2015. I genuinely love Roblox. And as I was doing YouTube more and more throughout the years, I started to realize that there isn't a business or like there isn't an audience for short films on YouTube, sadly enough. It just wasn't working out. So I decided to do something strange where I mixed what I love to do with topics that I love and also, stuff that people would enjoy. And that's when I came to start doing Roblox documentary videos, mixing cinematics with the actual game. I tested it out with RB Battle Season 3. It's been a year and a half now since that happened. And that video, the reception from it showed me that, yeah, this is what I should be doing. So, steadily throughout, the past year or so, my channel has been growing immensely. We hit 10,000 subscribers. Actually insane. Never thought I'd see that. And yeah, it's been an awesome journey. And of course, led us to this moment. I now love to, try and do it every month. We'll see. Try to do a video every month, but this video ended up taking 3 months, which is not what I expected at all. But no, it's I really enjoy it, and it seems that the audience enjoys it. So I think I finally found the niche that the channel should be based around, which I'm honored. But
very, very.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's pretty much my story right there.
You did mention the commercials thing. I know you started in a Hot Pockets commercial when you were younger. That's true. And then you actually,
Yeah.
I know you went to film for another commercial. Can you say anything about that, or is that under NDA or something?
It is. I'm trying to think.
Any little tiny hints?
It was I was wearing a suit in it, funny enough. I don't know why, but all of my work, like the Gunter video that I did, and like I love wearing suits. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm wearing a suit in that, so I guess that's what I can say about that. But I don't know. Keep a look on my Twitter account. When it comes out, I'll post about it.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so as we know, we just watched this most recent video, the Roblox news account video. Do you want to go in a little bit more about how you made this video and just a little behind the scenes for the people?
Yeah. So this was an interesting video, that's for sure. I do videos on Roblox, content. Like I do videos based around Roblox itself, but there isn't a really like specific part of Roblox I focus on. Like I've went from doing event coverage to old Roblox coverage, and then to communities, which I've actually started to do more recently with the Gunter video. So I don't know how it came about. I can't remember what made me think of making a video on Roblox news accounts, but I guess the biggest part was I joined Twitter. I mean, I joined Twitter a while ago, but I've only got recently involved in Twitter, like I'd say like a year ago now. I was never really into the Roblox Twitter space. But when I went on Twitter and started to, gain attention there, I started to, meet more and more community members. That's, of course, where I knew Bloxy News existed, of course, but I just, didn't know the extent of it. But that's where I got in contact with you, with RTC, and just started making connections. But I guess as of recently, I was looking back on that and I realized like people really don't know, what truly goes into these accounts. Like people just see them on their timeline. It's like everywhere. And I think I made it genuinely out of curiosity for myself of like, how do they do this? How do they pull off to these massive accounts and are able to post such, consistent news for everyone to enjoy it? I was genuinely curious. So that's what I think it was 4th of July. I was just sitting there thinking about it. I was like, all right, I'm going to reach out to Bloxy News, RTC. And I actually also reached out to Roblox, RBX News. As you said, the big three. I actually do not know the owner of that account, though. Okay. So I didn't have a really great way to contact them. So I unfortunately didn't end up getting to interview them. But it's all right. I think it still was nice either way because it was a nice contrast, I felt like, with the two accounts. Because you and RTC, of course, are news accounts, but you have your own unique traits that I think
we're the same,
give two different really. Exactly. Yeah. They give two very different views on the same subject, which I thought was a nice topic point. And now that I look at it, interviewing 3 people, because luckily RTC, there's 2 owners. So I was able to have that nice 3-way interview either way, which ended up working nicely. But yeah, this video then has been in been in production all of July, all of August. It's been a process, but I got a shout out right now on here. Silver Platinum's absolute goat made the news station, the entire news world that I was in. Yeah, he made all of that. I asked him, I was like, can you make a news station for me? And that was born out of it. I didn't even ask for him to make the outside city. Yeah, he did. And so absolute goat. But yeah, no, it was a fun process. It was really fun getting to learn like truly about all the Roblox news accounts. There is a lot of interview footage. I think I put all of your interview footage in there.
I think so, yeah. But that's pretty much all I remember.
RTC had a lot of extra interview questions. I mean, not questions, but they had a lot of extra answers that they gave.
Yeah.
So I will be posting on my separate alt channel the full unedited interviews if anyone is curious, because genuinely is interesting. But yeah, it's been fun, and I'm just glad it's out. I'm really glad it's out.
Yes.
Last night was stressful trying to get this up. I don't know why my computer wasn't cooperating with me, but it happened, and we're here. And I'm glad you guys liked it, truly.
Yes, I'm glad it happened. So,
yeah,
I'm glad we're here doing this. All right.
Absolutely.
Kind of last question. What can we expect to see from you in the future? What are you cooking up?
Well, I have 2 ideas now. I have a lot coming up, so I'm going to take a bit of a break now, as usual. But I'm going to start thinking of my next stuff, and I have 2 mini documentaries in mind. One of them is about Roblox myths, the whole world of Roblox myths I've heard about. Like, I mean, I literally grew up watching Flamingo and stuff play, and I'm not going to say anything about it, but I think it's going to be a cool video. I'm very excited about it. So that you can look forward to. And then my other video is UGC, the UGC community, I guess. I'm really leaning in on communities. I don't know why, but the UGC, great. Yeah, the world of UGC has been unfortunately in shambles recently due to a lot of updates, and I wouldn't say shambles, but like it's definitely not smooth. I mean, it's very rocky right now. It's in a very weird spot. So I think that would be interesting to look into of like the rise, because the community is massive. That's another thing I saw when I joined Twitter. It's like, oh my god, the free UGC or just the entire UGC community, pretty massive. So
for sure,
yeah, the myth UGC, you can look forward to those. Not anytime soon.
Fair enough,
I do try to be fast, but yeah, you can look forward to it.
Cool. All right. Well, before we end, I asked in the chat if anyone had any questions, just for you, just to answer. I'm just going to kind of go through real quick, just see if there's any interesting questions we can answer. Let's see. Someone asked, Kinji in the chat asked, what games have you played before Roblox? Well, I guess, what else are you interested in besides Roblox and short films?
Oof. Yeah, I guess I guess not like short films, but Roblox is honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. Roblox is the only game that I really, consistently play. There's there's a couple other games here and there that
Obviously, like
I play in my free
stuff,
time.
yeah.
Right, and of course, like Minecraft. I mean, my my recent video of Minecraft. Oh my god,
that one was crazy.
But no, but no, yeah, Roblox is pretty much the main point. But if you're thinking like what else I do, I do freelance, like with my filming equipment. I do people hire me to film stuff for them and make videos for them. So I do that outside of my own free time as well. I mean, in my free time as well. But other than that, honestly, Roblox is where it's at. That's just where I'm fully all in on in terms of video games. But,
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Noah RB in the chat asked, where do you see yourself in 4 years?
Oh man. I don't know. That's
fair.
I'm at a part where it's like my future is really uncertain. I'm just honestly really hoping this YouTube thing works out. Because it'd be really cool to do this as a job. I mean, everyone wants that, but hopefully in 4 years I at least hit 100K.
You got this.
That has just been a dream of mine for so long to hit 100K, man. And hopefully.
Same here.
Yeah, dude. I just want to congratulate you first because that is so awesome, man.
Thank you.
That is so awesome. But yeah, no. Hopefully in 4 years, 100K. But if YouTube doesn't work out, then I'm just gonna go, all in on the film route, of course, as I say. But it's uncertain. It's exciting though, that's for sure.
Yes,
the future is exciting. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Another question. The Real Java, Pixel, are you still working on the classic event recap video? Is that a thing? I know you made one for the hunt. Do you have anything planned for any other events?
I'm so sorry to everyone that is looking forward to the classic video.
Here it comes.
But I announced it on Twitter. I guess I'm sorry. I should have been more clear about it somewhere else, but it's not happening. I'm sorry. I know. Just there's a reason. Okay, I love Roblox events. That's one of my favorite parts of Roblox. And of course, I made an entire video on RB battles. I made an entire video on the hunt. That's what I'm trying to brand. Every time I recap an event, I'm just going to put it under the recap reenactment type of deal. The problem with the classic, and I was debating it so much because I live streamed the classic and beating it, and it was awesome. All right, I'm going to say the hot take right here. Classic has been my favorite event out of all of them. I know that's a hot take, but I really enjoyed the classic. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, it had its problems. We're not gonna talk about the games, but the hub, the theme, awesome. But the problem still is that it's so similar to the hunt that it's a dev hunt and you have to go to each game and get the badges. The structure wise, it would just be a reskin of the hunt video. I'm not saying the event is a reskin of the hunt. I'm just saying the video, I structure it around how the event is structured. So like RB Battles Season 3, the video was day to day, like day 1, day 2, day 3. That's how the video was laid out. For this one, for the hunt, I did it days as well, but I mostly relied on like the games and stuff. And then of course the classic would just be the same thing. And I strive to make every video of mine unique. I don't want to make something that I've made before. And honestly, I can't really make it since I didn't know they were going to be doing events this often, which is awesome, but they're making it so often that's going to be hard to keep up as well. So if there is an event in the future, I'm going to say the same thing about the games. That's not happening. But if there is an event in the future that does catch my interest from Roblox and is very unique in the way they structured it, and of course, if RB Battles comes back, that too, I will make a video on it, I promise, because I genuinely love it. But, that's why I'm not doing the classic. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people were excited about that, but
Okay, that's fair. On the topic of events, this is just a question for me actually. I'm always curious. What would you do differently in terms of Roblox events? Like, how would you make them better, I guess? What would you change?
How would I make events better? Oh, that's such a hard
Or
question.
maybe just like one thing.
One thing I would
If
change.
you can't think of a bunch.
I know. I thought about this a lot, but of course I can't think of anything right now. Let me look at the live. Okay, yeah. So the hunt, the classic, the games. I love how they're doing it. I love how they're back. I'll never, as much as you hate on the events, you got to give it to them that they brought it back, and that is awesome. Definitely excited about that. I'm not gonna say don't make it a dev hunt, because I'm not against the dev hunt idea where it's like they just incorporate games and Roblox doesn't make their own game. It's just, they have a main hub and then it connects to a bunch of games that are participating. I'm not like against that. But I guess that's something I would change, but I would love to see them at least hire, like, maybe it's a game studio or I don't know, something, or Twin Atlas does it. I don't know. Or they bring back ERB from the past egg hunts, but I would love to see them make an entire game, like just an integrated event inside of one game. I would love to see that again. The egg hunts were, of course, my favorite of all time, and I would love to see them do that. If not that, I would also love to see them do another Ready Player One style event where they don't tell you what games it's in and it's a puzzle. Also, if there is like a type of event where, they have a limited quantity of an item, I think that would be interesting to do as well, like RB Battles does. That's what I would say. I'm hoping that they start doing more variety in the future, because all in all, I honestly think if they keep doing the same thing for the hunt, the classic, and the games, because it is very similar, it's gonna get repetitive, unfortunately. And I don't think it's gonna work, years from now, if they just keep doing this every 2 months. People are gonna get sick of it. So I hope they do try to at least expand it a bit. It's only been 3 events, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt and all that. But I'm looking forward to see what they have in store. But I'm just hoping they spice things up a bit, in the future.
So basically, bring back more Gunter events. Bring back the Gunter.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, dude, the Gunter. Oh man,
I love that video.
Shout out to Gunter.
The Roblox community. That was the first video I watched. That was great.
Really?
Everyone loved that video. So.
Dude, it was so awesome. So awesome.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna about wrap it up here. Did you want to shout out anything while you're live to the people right now?
Well, obviously, subscribe to Bloxy News. I mean, come on, guys.
Okay.
I mean, you're watching Bloxy News. Come on. And also, of course, shout out to RTC.
Yes.
For their help on the video as well. But in terms of me, I guess just check out my channel, subscribe if you're interested in this. If this is your first time watching a video of mine, all my other videos are like this. So, if you enjoyed it, it would mean a lot if you checked it out and subscribed, because I do put a lot of work in these videos, and this is my favorite part of it all, just seeing people's reactions, seeing how people think of it. And thank you for reacting to it, because honestly, I haven't had anybody react to my video before, and that was really fun to see.
I'm glad I could be the first.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for having me on.
Thank you. I put the video link in the chat for all of you watching. Go watch that video right now. Give it a like, give it a comment. All the algorithm stuff, comment, subscribe, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I guess that's going to conclude it here. Again, Pixel Pug, thank you for joining me. And to everyone watching, thank you for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.